Ultimate Custom Night had a lot of animatronics, but let's talk about a game with a lot more pretty things to look at. My second favourite FNAF game, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. FFPS, or FNAF 6, originally started out as a hoax by Scott Cawthon, who made the announcement that FNAF 6 was cancelled and that he was making a Tycoon-type game instead. Turns out, Scott was spreading misinformation on the internet, and the Tycoon game and FNAF 6 were one and the same. It also serves as the ending to the Afton era of FNAF, kinda. Pizza Sim, as it will hereby be dubbed, was released on the 4th of December 2017 and was the perfect Christmas gift for all FNAF fans. It was free and they didn't need their parents' debit cards. The game is, as it sounds, a pizzeria simulator where you create your perfect pizzeria and try and score as much Faz rating as you can, except the Faz rating is actually useless and just so your ADHD-riddled brain watches number get big. The true goal of the game depends on which ending you want. That's right, baby, we're back to more endings. Security Breach, Part 3! I say endings, but the correct word is certificates, since one of the certificates isn't actually tied to an ending, and you can get it whenever, as long as you meet the right condition. Little fun fact before we segue into the next section, this is the first and only game to have days instead of night. FNAF 1 through Sister Location are 5 nights, UCN is 1 night, the VR games don't exist, and Security Breach is 6 hours at night time. Which makes sense when you consider that, like Sister Location, you aren't on a timer. It's task-based, which means you don't get to go home until you finish your work. There's a lot to cover in this game, so I'm going to make it easy for myself, and as easy for you guys as I can, and cover it step by step, starting with the 8-bit section. The 8-bit section is a bit of a practical joke, as you see a free game and think that this is all there is to it, not even realizing the layers beneath. You have two options, design pizza or go to pizzeria. Any sane person would of course go for the customization option first, and you have 6 different options to choose from, and you can have any combination of them. Let's design my pizza. Alright, Vox, what should I have on my pizza? I'm an onions person. I'd like some onions on there. I'm a simple kind of gal. Maybe just a pepperoni onion pizza? You reckon that works? Just simple little pizza? After you have finished designing your perfect pizza, you do with it as you would any other pizza and chuck it at some kids. I'm still sad that I haven't beaten that fucking one level in Ultimate Custom Night though. That stupid level. You go through 3 rounds before the game explodes due to too many pixels and load into this cutscene. And now we get into the real game.
Begin tape. Leaving dead space. 3.
I believed it top performance. Thank you, Vox.
1. 4. Follow these instructions.
I just loved
document response time.
how it seems like because this game came out for free, which was very rare for a FNAF game. I like that first little bit. It seemed like just some shitty mini game. And then you get this and you're like, oh, there's more to it, and then there's the fully fledged game, which is sick.
Document results. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
And we have to sit through this every night. Hell yeah.
Document results. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2,
Freddy Fazbear.
1.
Freddy Fazbear. Hello, Joker. How's it going? I've never actually seen it. I am pretty behind though. This one's if you've I don't know, not a lot of people made videos on this one, because there's no linear part to it, it's not the 5 nights. Well, it is still 5 nights like the rest of them, but it's very much a very unique game in its own right.
3,
2, 1.
Shouty looked at me. I know that they need to make the salvage section simpler by having the paper cover your face, but man is this first cutscene so nice, with the tape recorder and looking down at your paper. After completing the cutscene, you move on to the main portion of the game. This game has 6 days, Monday through Saturday, which are all divided into 2 sections, the first being the Pizzeria Simulator part, where you can spend money to upgrade your pizzeria and also work towards most of the certificates. You have 4 catalogs to choose from, unlocked by spending increasing amounts of money. You have Dumpster Diver Weekly at the start for free. After spending $100, you get Stan's Budget Tech. After spending $1,000, you get Smiles and Servers Inc. And after $3,000, you unlock the Rare Finds auction. But the big question is, how do you earn the dough to spend on piss clowns and slightly unstable bears? There are multiple ways to earn money, some easier than others. A simulator game with a FNAF aspect. Yo, $500? For starters, you start with $100, or if you designed a very specific kind of pizza in the 8-bit section, you actually start with an extra 100 buccarinos. Pays to be a vegetarian, I guess. Taking a sponsorship will give you an immediate cash bonus, increasing depending on what day it is, but these will make your office segments more difficult. You can also earn money salvaging animatronics, increasing based on the animatronic, but these will also make your office segments more difficult. After each night, the game tallies your revenue by comparing how many people visited your pizzeria in addition to your pizzeria stats. Higher stats and more customers equals more cash. I should mention the only stats that matter for this section are entertainment, atmosphere, and bonus revenue. Health and safety and risk don't contribute to your end of night revenue, but instead factor into your chance of getting sued, which loses you money and could potentially bankrupt you. How do you increase the money you get from revenue, you ask? Well, it's this fun little thing I call capitalism. You gotta spend money to make money. Most of the items you buy from the catalogs will have one or more of the 5 stats attached to it. The higher the stats, the more money the item costs. Usually. After placing down the bought animatronics of your choice, the stats associated with the attractions will increase. The second method is, after purchasing most items and animatronics from the catalog, you can earn Faz rating by placing them down and, for some items, playtesting them. The score you earn in the game gets added to your Faz rating, so the higher the score, the more Faz rating you earn. Every 1,000 Faz rating is 100 in-game dollars, so some games are better than others, especially ones with a jackpot. You get 10 play tokens a day, but there might be other things you need them for, so don't go wasting your tokens making a quick buck. The last thing to talk about in this section are the achievements you can get by placing certain combinations of animatronics down on the stage. Placing down Bucket Bob, Number 1 Crate, Mr. Can-Do, Pan Stan, and Mr. Hugs awards you the Trash in the Gang achievement and $1,000 in cash. Mr. Hippo, Happy Frog, Ned Bear, Pig Patch, and Orville Elephant awards the Mediocre Melodies achievement and a whopping $10,000 in cash. Rockstar Freddy, Rockstar Bonnie, Rockstar Chica, Rockstar Foxy, and Lefty awards the Rockstars Assemble achievement and a humongous $20,000 in cash. Funtime Chica, Music Man, and Old Chip awards the Posh Pizzeria achievement and an astounding go fuck yourself in cash, but it does allow you to buy the pickles from the Rare Finds auction, which would otherwise remain locked for the entirety of the game. I should mention that whilst you can reasonably buy your way for the rest of the achievements, Posh Pizzeria requires a workaround since Music Man and Funtime Chica cost an exuberant amount of money, which means it's time for my favorite activity, gambling. Playtesting the Prize King feature in your pizzeria has a chance to randomly give you Funtime Chica, although if you use all 10 of your tokens on him in one day, this chance becomes guaranteed. Same goes for the Ball Pit Tower and Music Man. And that's about all there is to the pizza sim part of your day, but I'll revisit it when I talk about how you earn some of the endings. The second part of your day is the FNAF aspect of the game, surviving animatronics using various tools until you can go home for the day. Naturally, you're in a cramped office with a monitor you can use and your only movement being looking left and right. The monitor in front of you has several different buttons you can click and tabs you can switch between. The first tab is the Tasks tab, which contains the jobs you're required to do to finish the night, some upgrades you can get to finish your jobs faster, and the Log Off button, which ends your night but only becomes available after finishing all your jobs. The next 3 tabs are your office tools, which help you survive and fend off the animatronic. The Motion D tab will show you every time an animatronic moves to a different vent with a little indicator. The Audio tab allows you to place an audio lure that will distract animatronics and has a chance to make them move towards it. The Vent tab allows you to use the silent ventilation, which helps keep your room cool but is not as effective as your main fan. The only drawback of these tools is you can only have one active at a time. The last 2 things in your office you can do are these icons down the bottom corner, your PC and your fan. Turning off your PC will stop you from being able to do tasks, and turning off your fan will cause your room to heat up. Now that you know how to complete the night and all the tools in your office, let's talk about the dangers at hand. As always, your main threat are the various animatronics that can be inside of your pizzeria, hunting you down through the vents, and once they find you, it's GG's, or it's PNG. Yeah, the jump scares in this game aren't the best, but the rest of the game is fantastic, so something had to be sacrificed. The animatronics themselves are Molten Freddy, Scrap Trap or just Afton, Scrap Baby, and Lefty. They all function identically, except for a couple voice lines. How they find you is by slowly moving through the vents towards your office and into your main side vents here. When entering or exiting vents, they make a small clunking noise. Did you catch that? Let me play it again a little louder. Since you don't have any doors, the only way to make sure that you don't die is by looking into the appropriate vent and just staring until the animatronic goes away. The reason I mentioned turning off your PC and fan is because they both make a lot of noise. And noise is what attracts animatronics to you in the first place. To put it simply, if an animatronic is at one of your side vents and you have both the PC and fan on, then you're pretty much dead unless you're looking inside the vent. However, this strategy falls apart when 2 animatronics are trying to attack you at the same time, since you can't look at both vents. That's where turning your PC and fan off comes into play. If you believe there are 2 threats at once, cut all noise by turning off your devices and hope that you don't get unlucky and still die. It's not a guarantee either way, but it gives you the best chance of survival. Another threat is the sponsorships you took during the daytime. Sure, they were great for your bank account, but now they have a chance to take up your whole screen and effectively disable your computer for 5 seconds while making loud noises before you can skip them. The last threat to your night is the temperature. If you let it hit 120 degrees, Ignited Bonnie punishes you for being stupid and you pass out. After completing all your tasks and dipping the fuck out of there like Plushtrap from UCN, you enter into the second less intensive part of the FNAF experience, Salvaging. Salvaging an animatronic gives you a lump sum of money, which as I said increases depending on the day. Now, to be able to salvage comes with a stipulation that the animatronic isn't already inside your pizzeria. See, something I failed to mention before now is that within the catalogs, items can go on sale, which reduces their price, but both increases their risk and comes with the chance of having one of the 4 animatronics inside of it. Also, you can just buy Lefty for $5, which causes him to enter your pizzeria, but why do that when you can salvage him for 1,000 times the price? Salvaging goes a little something like this. Tape recorder guy garbles some nonsense, and then you choose whether to salvage the animatronic or throw it back. Throwing it back out means no money, but also no added danger during the previous section. So on Monday, as long as you didn't buy any markdown items, you should have next to no chance of dying. But starting from Tuesday, if you decide to salvage Molten Freddy, he'll be present in Tuesday's office segment, and so on and so forth. Once you do decide to salvage one of the animatronics, you have to complete 5 audio prompts without getting jump scared before you can claim your prize. If you get jump scared, then you get no money, no bitches, and they still make it inside your pizzeria. To successfully make it through the audio prompts, a taser is given to you to be able to shock the animatronic should they react aggressively to the audio. You'll know the amount of danger you're in indicated by the position of the animatronic across from you. There are 3 stages for each animatronic: starting, feeling freaky, and then about to attack. When they're in the about to attack position, it's usually a good time to shock them and reset them back to their starting position. Be careful not to shock them more than 3 times though, as that will reduce the amount of money you earn for salvaging them by half for the 4th shock, and then down to just $100 for any further shocks beyond that. But hey, like I say on Friday night, $100 is 100. Once you have completed the 5th audio prompt, you are rewarded with the money and a new danger inside your pizzeria. And that's about all you need to know in terms of gameplay. Now let's go into each certificate and how you can earn it. So like I mentioned earlier, there are 6 certificates you can earn in the game, 5 of them being endings. I'll go over them one by one from what I believe is the easiest to the hardest certificate to get, and how to achieve them. At the end of each section I'll also include some moments from my own playthrough getting each ending. To start, the Mediocrity certificate is awarded by doing absolutely nothing. Yep, that's right, laziness is rewarded in this game. Being more specific, achieving a total of 0 Faz rating will earn the Mediocrity ending, so you still have to go through each day, you just have to effectively skip the Tycoon section of each day. Be careful though, as you are at a slight risk of getting sued and getting the wrong ending since you won't have much money to spare. If you want the true easiest challenge, you can also opt not to salvage any of the animatronics, meaning your office section is a breeze of just staring at the monitor for 11 tasks. We just have to get through to Saturday without buying anything. Oh, I guess we could take sponsorships though. To buy the equipment upgrades. That'd probably be the smartest thing. 900. Sure, 2 times printer.
Animatronic found in the back alley.
Nope, not dealing with
Don't forget
difficult
Saturday.
nights.
You want them all to be in one place.
Can I get both now? Equipment? Hey, nice.
Animatronic found in the back alley.
Before you... Shut up. No, we got a lawsuit. Oh shit. I don't got enough money for this. No, we can't get bankrupted now. Oh no. Fuck.
You gave it your best shot.
Force quit. Fuck. And I'm back here. Motherfucker. Can I skip this part? CD plus. No. There, I got 7K. No, did it not finish? Bruh. Oh my god, it didn't finish, did it? No, at least I'm getting all the ads out of the way now. Hey, we did it! We finally got the ending.
Congratulations! You've completed a full week on the job, and you've done it in such a lackluster way that no one is proud or disappointed. It's a fine line to walk, but you did it, completing your job with such an efficient level of laziness that we're surprised you're able to dress yourself in the morning. While such a minimalist work ethic is rare, it doesn't mean that we want you back. In fact, it means you should look for employment elsewhere. But before you go,
Hell yeah,
take
we
this
got it.
certificate of mediocrity. You should
Nah.
be proud. You stood on 2 feet and convinced someone that you could do something, when in fact you couldn't. Now get out.
Bankruptcy certificate is one that's hard to get accidentally, super easy to get on purpose. Like I mentioned earlier, the only way to lose money apart from spending it is by getting sued. Getting sued occurs when you have higher than one risk, with the chance of getting sued going up the more risk you have, and you can even get sued multiple times in one night. Normally you would have health and safety, which automatically reduces your risk from your dangerous purchases, but if you're going for this ending, you want max risk and no health and or safety in sight. Once you believe you have accumulated enough risk to get sued, spend as much money as you can on whatever pleases you and head into your office segment. Upon completion, you should hopefully get sued for letting a child stick a fork in a socket, or something else that probably wasn't your fault. You get scolded but also praised for being so financially unstable, and get set on your way with a nice looking certificate. Okay, we made it. So the goal is... Yeah, mute voice. Okay. We're back, and we're good. So the goal is to buy... I didn't mean to buy that. Cool. This is good liability. Just anything that gives liability, basically. Now. There we go. We have 5 risk now. Hell yeah. And we're just gonna go. We're gonna try and get sued as quick and have as little money as possible. Come on, sue me. I've got 0 money. Sue me. Damn it. Need more risk. That's actually decent revenue. Come on. Sue me, sue me, sue me. Yes! Shit, I have a lot of money, don't I? Be a really expensive lawsuit. 800. Yeah, hell yeah. He broke 100 bones?
You gave it your best shot. You went all in. You put all your eggs into one basket and did the unthinkable. You ran out of cash. While we encourage entrepreneurs to follow their dreams, we also recognize a lost cause when we see one. There are no do-overs, and we trust that you know your way out. But before you go, take this certificate of bankruptcy.
Alright, that's
now
2 endings
down.
down.
A favor and get lost.
And it deleted my save file. Next in difficulty is the Insanity Certificate. I was debating putting the Lorekeeper Certificate here, but that one requires a bit more legwork. To get the Insanity Certificate, you have to buy the Egg Baby Data Archive attraction from the Rare Finds Auction catalog. Not 100% sure, but I don't think you have to place it down, you just have to own it, but it has decent stats, so you may as well. Once you own one to your egg, head into your office phase and turn the PC off. Hovering your mouse over the bottom left corner of the PC where the green LED light would usually be, press and hold left click whilst turning your PC back on. Once here, you should enter a cutscene where some audio files will play, explaining the working of various machines we've seen so far in our playthrough, including the true name and purpose of Lefty, or should I say Lefte, whose purpose was to lure in the puppet animatronic and trap them. After witnessing said cutscene, Mr. Voiceman will dub you clinically insane and you'll be shift off after your shift, never be seen again. Oh, but at least you get the school certificate. Oh, let's just buy Lefty now. Throw on Lefty. Now if I just buy Security Puppet and Baby. Then we're going 4,000. Ah, fuck. Might have needed that 4K. Ah, only 100. 900. This isn't our problem. Then I have to get the Insanity ending, which is clicking this one. Wait, how do I... Wait, is it no? I thought it was... I thought there was a button here I meant to click, because I got Egg Baby.
It's only
there
now
we
I
go.
understand the depth of the depravity of this creature, this monster that I unwillingly helped to create. As if what he had already done wasn't enough.
It's more lore.
He found a new way to desecrate, to humiliate, to destroy. As if the suffering wasn't enough, the loss of innocence, the loss of everything to so many people. Small souls trapped in prisons of my making.
Ah, that's where those
sent to
little
no
bots came
purpose,
from.
and used in ways I never thought imaginable. He lured them all back to a familiar place, back with familiar tricks. He brought them all together. Are they still aware? I hope not. It keeps me awake at night. I could make myself sleep, but not yet. Not until I undo what he has done and heal this wound. A wound first inflicted on me, but then one that I let bleed out to cause all of this. He set some kind of trap, I don't know what it was.
This is why you buy Egg
but he
Baby,
led
or
them there.
Eggman,
Again.
as you called
He
it.
overpowered them.
Because he has
Again.
secret files that you can
He
play.
robbed them of the only thing that they had. Again. I don't know how those tiny breaths
And
of
start
life
this
came to
cutscene.
inhabit those
Egg
machines,
Giant.
but they will never find rest now. Not like this. I have to call them all back. All of them. Together.
Egg
in
Lord,
one
Egg
place.
Meister. And now we've got an ending.
Congratulations! You went somewhere you weren't supposed to go, saw something you weren't supposed to see, and prevented a tidy resolution to a messy problem. Needless to say, you're fired. But before you go, take this certificate of insanity. We're giving it to you to ensure that no one believes you, and to ensure that we can promptly replace you without incident. There is a truck waiting for you outside.
Lobotomy, you
Take
barely
care.
know me. Lorekeeper certificate goes here, and is the reason why I can't call these certificates endings, because you can earn the certificate in any run, but I believe it's best earned with the completion ending, since you get a little extra at the end if you do. To acquire said certificate and cool bonus, I hope you saved up those play tokens like I told you. No, you spent them on the clown minigame, didn't you? You acquire 3 different attractions for this one. Midnight Motorist, Security Puppet, and Fruity Maze. Normally in Midnight Motorist, you play a Subway Surfers clone where you're trying to keep speed and dodge other cars whilst doing 3 laps of a straight highway. What? But during the 3rd lap, if you hug the bottom wall and enter a little gap, the vibes will change and you'll be on a dirt side road that winds and winds, featuring cool new locations such as a graveyard, wow, a place called Junior's that you get banished from, and a house which you enter, so I'm going to hope it's your own and that you're not a bad person who beats their child. After exploring for a bit, you discover some tracks leading away from your house, and that's the end of the minigame. Step 1 complete. Next is Fruity Maze, which you have to beat twice. You play as a small girl in a Pac-Man style game, except with no ghosts, trying to collect all the fruit you can, and to help you are some power-ups that might be more of a hindrance if you suffer from stupiditis like I do. After beating it the first time by collecting all the fruit, you can play it again, except something's different, but whatever could it be? After completing it a second time, you can play once more, except this time it's unbeatable. The power-ups don't work, and even if you're a maze god, I don't think it's possible to reach all the, what was the game called again? Once the time runs out, you get a little dialogue between the girl in the background who's gone from smiling to sad and a yellow bunny before being rewarded with cold hard cash, hell yeah! That's step 2. And if you thought that was messed up, wait until you play the last minigame, Security Puppet. This is probably one of the saddest minigames in FNAF. You play as the puppet and you have to catch the child with the green armband before they can reach the door, except no such child appears after 3 attempts. Only on the 4th attempt is the green child already locked outside and you can do nothing about it because you've been trapped inside your box. The child disappears and you're finally freed. You rush outside to save the child, but it's too late. The child is dead and your servers are locking up due to the rain. You finally collapse next to the child, and the minigame finishes. And then you get cash money! Woo! After you finish those 3 minigames, you have the Lorekeeper certificate, but you don't get a cool cutscene for it. But if you finish the completion ending, you get this image that shows some gravestones with names on them, heavily theorized to be the names of the kids who went missing in the first game. Midnight Motorist,
Let's
Fruity
see
Maze.
how much cash you had left over after
No.
purchasing your franchise package.
Yeah.
Great. That should be more than enough.
Midnight Motorist,
Now let's get started.
Security Puppet,
On
and
your
yeah, I
left
think
are
Fruity
your product
Maze?
catalogs. You can unlock.
Shut up. Cause yeah, there we go. Midnight Motorist. Pretty sure it's Fruity Maze that I need to do. Then I have to slip down here. Why are there so many cars along? What the fuck? Yo, I'm. There we go. I like to imagine that Afton is just jamming out to this music while on the drive home on the radio. Oh, there's one room in this house. Leave him alone tonight, he had a rough day. I don't give a fuck, this is my house, bitch. Around after that play, he'll be sorry when he gets back. Ooh, ooh. Out of bounds? Oh. Oh, was I over there? I was to the right. Whoops. There we go, okay. I was missing literally one last time. What the fuck? Why is this all just dead ends? No! How did you go out of bounds, bro? Nice. Oh, okay, and one more time. Oh, I missed one dog. Time is up. He's not really dead. He's over here. Follow me. Oh, I really like the sound design of the honking. It being like, because if I get like a 500 from this, then I will take the sponsorship and I'll buy 100. Nice. The 2 stages. 1,000. Oh my god. Is that my last token? Oh. I pulled Music Man early? I didn't even know that was possible. Oh, there we go. This sounds ominous. There we go. I got talking about how spamming then wins by firing every bullet in his gun at me. Oh, yeah, nice. Fun. No, my child. Come back. Because one of the certificates is just like for getting all the lore, like all the secret lore aspects of the game. Which is what we just did. So now we just have to... I don't know if we have to get a specific ending or just... Oh my god, that is so much money. Holy fuck. What was that, like 2k? Next is the Blacklisted ending, which I think can be the hardest ending because it's mostly reliant on RNG. To acquire Blacklisted, you simply need to finish Saturday night with over 50 risk. The hard part comes from the fact that you can't get 50 risk just by buying items normally. You have to wait for them to go on sale, so their risk is increased. Items with health and safety can't gain risk, and items that you have already bought can go on sale, which means you want to unlock all the catalogs whilst buying the least amount of items, but also hoping that each day past that, enough items go on sale that you can get yourself to 50. Good news, some items already come with good risk, such as Lefty, who always comes with 9 risk, meaning Lefty by themselves is worth 20% of your run. More bad news though, the more risky items you buy, the more likely it is that animatronics sneak inside your pizzeria, which means harder office segments and less money. But as long as you can get lucky and game your way to Saturday, Blacklisted should be in the bag. You have a yo-yo that you can freeze and swing on a ride like you... What the fuck? I'm so sad. Last one and I just miss it.
Your restaurant is now officially open. Awesome. That doesn't mean your job...
It does mean my job is done. Fuck you. Not moving very much. I've only heard Molten Freddy laugh, so I haven't heard anyone speak, so I don't know who the second person is. Okay, it's Afton, yes! I heard him move as well, but I couldn't skip the ad. I lost all hoop skill I had. Hold on. I'm leaning. Fuck. Nice, okay, I hit it. Whew. Screw this game in terms of difficulty. You are absolutely correct. I love this game, but it's hard. Especially when you have ads and animatronics. Nice! Okay, now I see. I think I heard baby, but I'm not 100% sure. I could have just been hearing things.
Before you is an animatronic found in the back alley. We are unsure.
Fuck! I did hear baby. At least it wasn't Lefty. No, I missed 2 in a row! That's so sad. I'm here. Hello, H. How's it going? Bow down. Okay, whoa. If I could just... I need 13, so if I could just... What day is it? Please don't tell me it's Friday. It's Thursday. Cool. So I got 2 more days to try and get better sales. So there's an animatronic coming down this vent. I'm looking into it. It can't attack me. Oh my god, she got me.
You're not who I expected to see.
Once they enter the vent, I have to look at the vent to stop them from attacking me. Nerd? You're a nerd. Did you just finish work? Where'd she go? Why did she despawn? Also, Jet, we're being family friendly for a little bit, so don't be yourself. Be better than yourself, Jet. You're a terrible person. They don't let you skip. Oh, that was 4 triangles. That was 4 triangles.
It feels like home.
Oh no, I'm dead. I messed up. Yeah. Why does she keep despawning? in the middle of her attack. No, Lefty's in! No, the 5,000. Lawsuit. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely getting sued. Oh, 3. I have a lot of money, but I don't want to spend it. Maybe I just defer all of them. So we got Lefty, you. So that's 40. I don't have any risk. So I'm at 43, yeah, so I need another 7 more risk. But I have 10,000 now. So that's 4. That's 5. So I'd only need another... That's 4. Oh wait, could I buy L-chip and... this? Yeah, I could. Okay. So yeah, I have 50. Cool. I just buy this and L-chip. And that should be enough. Anything I'm supposed to... Do I have anything I'm supposed to... Oh, you're with 0. This one? Yeah. Nice, 51. Cool. Oh my goodness, 5 grand? No, that's so unfortunate. Oh, that ad, I thought I was out of ads. No. Oh, that was the last ad. Rough timing. What the heck? What is this? I've never seen this before. Huh? Cutscene? Yeah, cutscene? What? What, it was just baby? I can buy the pickles? That's so cute. Yay, trashing the game. Damn, do I have every animatronic? Yo, let's go. Wait, where are my jar of pickles? Oh my god, there it is. Look at it. Look at the jar of pickles. That's so exciting. Alright. And I have 54 risks, so I just got to beat tonight then. I have to look at the computer 2 more times, so if I don't get an ad now, I'm good. Oh my god, 1 more time. Maximum of 1 ad. Cannot get double added. Oh my goodness, first try? Oh, who is he? Ooh.
Congratulations. By some miracle, you've completed a full
Ooh,
week
I'm
on the
disgusted
job.
with it.
Here at Fazbear Entertainment, we encourage a healthy spirit of entrepreneurship, which sometimes means taking risks. But you took it a step further. You were reckless and borderline criminally negligent in almost every decision that you made. So
We
much
get you
so
like
that
FNAF.
you've been
Okay,
deemed a liability
damn.
asset,
Okay.
even for us. We'll mail you your final paycheck, minus the costs of wiping the security footage clean and erasing all trace of your employment from our files. But don't feel like you're leaving empty-handed. Take this blacklist certificate. You'll be lucky to ever find employment in this town again.
Woo,
Now
let's
take
go. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, but Blacklisted is probably harder than completion. I just wanted to put this one last, since it's the canon ending, and I wanted a chance to talk about the lore leading up to this moment. Lore speedrun starts Now, William Afton builds Circus Baby. Circus Baby eats William Afton's daughter Elizabeth. Circus Baby now possessed by Elizabeth. Henry's worried Afton's gonna kill his daughter for some reason. Henry builds the puppet to protect his daughter. Doesn't work. Henry's daughter now possesses the puppet. Afton kills 5 more kids and stuffs them inside the suits of the original 5 characters. Puppet gives suits new life with the child spirits. Spirits bully Afton to the Springlock suit. Afton dies, becomes Springtrap. Afton's son Michael now goes into Sister Location looking for his father, gets scooped and worn like a fleshly by Enid, who is a combination of all the other spirits of the kids. Michael vomits out Enid, who in turn kicks out Elizabeth. Enid becomes Molten Freddy. Elizabeth becomes Scrap Baby. Afton is still around after FNAF 3 and is now ugly. Henry lures Molten Freddy, Afton, Scrap Baby back to a new pizzeria and traps Puppet inside left to try and free their spirits. Advertises pizza sim job. Michael ends up getting it. Whew. Completion ending is probably the ending you would get on your first playthrough, provided you don't go bankrupt. To get the completion certificate, you have to finish the game with all 4 animatronics in your pizzeria. Easiest way is obviously salvaging instead of throwing them out, since that's what the game intends for you to do anyway. After finishing Saturday Night, you get possibly one of my favorite endings in any video game and a nice certificate to boot. Colorful cups and play. Damn, you guys really making me buy the fucking expensive stuff, huh? You guys think I got cash? First one to find a duck that's not worth 100 wins. No. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one. Hey, good job, Joker. You found. Let's go. You found one that wasn't worth 100. Apparently you used to go onto Minecraft servers and be like, hey, I'm a girl. Does anyone want to give me diamonds or something like that? You was a gamer girl, right? Uh-huh. You was straight up whoring yourself out that young. Yeah, and they wouldn't believe me? How dare they? So silly. They wouldn't give you free diamonds? Bonkers. Oh my god, look at all that money. Oh my god, look at all that cash. Sheesh. But it's also Friday today, which means I have 2 more fucking nights to do. That's crazy. I earned 10,000. Damn. Go for bankrupt ending? It's too late. I'm already on the last night and you can't go bankrupt. Stack no paper. Make 0 funds. I'm already on the last night and you can't get sued on the last night. It's too late for the bankrupt ending. Have 0 maidens. Acquire 0 bitches. Oh my god, already, goddamn.
I always come back.
It was the first goddamn, I just completed the first goddamn task. Gotta do a Goldilocks style with separate beds, yeah. Hey, those bears were happily married. How do you unclog toilets to the computer? We don't ask those kind of questions here. Alright, speedrun. No checking anything. No, we're not like gonna check our audio law. We're gonna place our audio law on the right side, then we're gonna do all our tasks. Have I got Helldivers too? I have not. See, it looks fun. I have not been keeping up with what's coming out in the gaming world. I did it. Holy shit. The speedrun strat worked. It is now time for one of the best cutscenes.
You played right into our hands.
Too easy.
Did you really think that this job just fell out of the sky for you?
Time for one of the best cutscenes in all of horror.
No. This was a gift for us. You gathered them all together in one place, just like he asked you to. All of those little souls in one place. Just for us. A gift. Now we can do what we were created to do and be complete. I will make you proud, Daddy. Watch, listen, and be full.
Connection terminated.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth, if you still even remember that name, but I'm afraid you've been misinformed. You are not here to receive a gift, nor have you been called here by the individual you assume, although you have indeed been called. You have all been called here, into a labyrinth of sounds and smells, misdirection, and misfortune. A labyrinth with no exit, a maze with no prize. You don't even realize that you are trapped. Your lust for blood has driven you in endless circles, chasing the cries of children in some unseen chamber, always seeming so near, yet somehow out of reach. But you will never find them. None of you will. This is where your story ends. And to you, my brave volunteer, who somehow found this job listing not intended for you. Although there was a way out planned for you, I have a feeling that's not what you want. I have a feeling that you are right where you want to be. I am remaining as well. I am nearby. This place will not be remembered, and the memory of everything that started this can finally begin to fade away.
FNAF
as the
1,
agony
FNAF
of
2.
every tragedy should. And to you monsters trapped in the corridors, be still, and give up your spirits. They don't belong to you. For most of you, I believe there is peace, and perhaps more, waiting for you after the smoke clears. Although for
one of you,
the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, friend. My daughter, if you can hear me, I knew you would return as well. It's in your nature to protect the innocent. I'm sorry that on that day, the day you were shut out and left to die, no one was there to lift you up into their arms, the way you lifted others into yours. And then, what became of you? I should have known you wouldn't be content to disappear. Not my daughter. I couldn't save you then, so let me save you now. It's time to rest, for you, and for those you have carried in your arms. This ends, for all of us, in communication.
Peak.
Please accept this certificate of completion.
Wow, all the people involved in the original horrors of the FNAF franchise are now laid to rest, with the killer who started it all suffering in hell. Wouldn't that have been a perfect place to end the series? Wouldn't that have been such a nice and neat wrap-up to an amazing franchise?